Hey everybody, you are watching Cad Roll Hunter, and one of the things we do on this channel is coin roll hunting. We are going to look through this full box of $1 coins to see if we can find something rare or valuable. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is James and you're watching my channel, Cad Roll Hunter. I went to the bank today and I asked them for a box of Loonies. That's $1,000 in Canadian $1 coins, and this is what I got. We're gonna look through this. It's all sealed up from the bank, and I'm gonna break the tape here. We're gonna open this bad boy up, and we're gonna see we got a whole whack. I believe 40 rolls. Each of these is gonna have $25, so it's $1,000, and it looks like they're elastic bundled together in here. But we're gonna go through these and see what we can find. So this is how they are in the box, and this is how the tellers bring them to their till. They just bundle loonies and toonies up in bundles of 4. You've probably seen nickels, dimes, and quarters, usually in bundles of 10 rolls each. So this is $100 in loonies. I'm gonna do this one roll at a time. This one is gonna be roll number 1. We're gonna make our way through here. Hopefully we're gonna find some oldies and some goodies. So it's pretty straightforward. I just lay them down and I start looking at them. What I'm looking for are commemoratives, special ones. Like here's a commemorative. This is not in great shape. This one here is from 1992. That's a 125 years of Confederation commemorative. There's a brand new toonie, a 2025 I'm looking for, and I haven't found yet. It is commemorating the Supreme Court of Canada, and it's got a non-color and a colorized version. There's a pretty nice looking one. There is a 2024. It's got some fingerprints and gunk on it. So I'm not going to go through all of these. What I typically do is open up rolls, and as I find interesting things, I will bring you in so you don't miss anything. Otherwise, there's a whole lot of nothing in these boxes. That's why we try to do a lot of rolls at once, because it increases our chances of finding some good stuff. Well, I almost missed it. I was just putting these all away and somehow almost missed this low mint 2021 colorized loonie. It is the Klondike. It's in terrible shape, but we're always looking for colorized toonies. So that's our first find for the board. We got one colorized loonie, I should say, in our first roll of 40. First coin of roll number 2 is going to be a really nice looking Vancouver 2010 Olympic commemorative. I once found an entire mint roll of these, basically all uncirculated, and this is a pretty nice one. I'll hold that aside for now, but I have a feeling the ones I have in my collection might be nicer than that. I probably don't need to keep all of them. And that's the great thing about coin roll hunting. Just keep what you want, take the rest back to the bank, trade them in for more, and keep trying to find the really good stuff. Roll number 3, there's more color. That is the 2022 Oscar Peterson, another one that is pretty circulated, but really cool to keep seeing some of these older colorized coins still in circulation. Roll number 4, we found ourselves a lucky loonie. Not going to keep this one, it's not quite nice enough, but it's a cool commemorative. You can see at the top here those Olympic rings and the Olympic Canadian logo from 2006. Well, there's another commemorative. It's 100 years of the Toronto Maple Leafs Hockey Club, just in time for golf season. Roll number 7 is going to give us a follow-up, and there is a 2009 100 years of the Montreal Canadiens Hockey Club. Here's another lucky loonie Olympic coin, this one from 2014. We can see that by flipping it over and seeing the date on the other side. We're already in roll 16, and we got a low mint Oscar Peterson. This is the non-colorized version. This is just minted at 1 million. So we got the color and we got the non-color in this hunt. Pretty cool. So I'm in roll number 19, almost at the halfway point. I was starting to think we weren't really getting much. We had a couple of color, one low mint, but nothing else. And check this out. We just found a dandy. This toonie, or loonie, I should say, 2016, it's a birthday one. This is from a limited edition mint set. So this would have been an uncirculated set sold to collectors or people commemorating different things. This might have been for the birth of a child or as a gift for somebody's birthday, but it's in great shape, and these are typically very low mint. We'll look it up and see what the mintage actually is on this 2016 birthday loonie. Now, I've always got my Charlton catalog handy because this is going to give me information on so many Canadian coins, but we're not going to find this one in there because it is not a circulating Canadian coin, and that's what the Charlton Standard catalog looks at. There is another volume for mint issues. So Numista is a great resource, and here we go here. We can see our Happy Birthday 2016 with that cupcake and party favors. If we scroll down, we can see that it's minted at just 25,648 only in sets, and it is going to run about $16 uncirculated. This one might have mild circulation, but it actually still looks like it's a pretty uncirculated coin in pretty much of a mint state. That is an awesome find. Coin roll hunting here in Canada, find something so low mintage. That is wicked. Roll 20 is going to give us a double dated 2002. This is celebrating Queen Elizabeth's Golden Jubilee, so 50 years on the throne. And this is a bit lower mint. This one's not in great shape necessarily, but it's minted at just 2,302,000. So if you can find it in good shape, that is a good find. We've got a 2005 Terry Fox in roll number 21. This means we can look for the no grass variety. I'll throw it under the scope. We'll take a peek here. And we're looking at this area where all the grass detail is. And this is just the normal one. It has all of the detail. The one we kind of want to see, the other varieties or variations we can see, have some or almost no grass in this area here from dye polishing. Just some cool varieties that you can find if you want to find them all. Same roll, and we've got a bit of a different obverse. It says dollar on the obverse here, and that tells us this is going to be a commemorative. What's it going to be? It is our second colorized Klondike 2021. I thought we'd take a quick little break in the action to take a peek at some things I got in a trade. I am a huge proponent of trading. It's a great way to fill holes in your collection, help out other collectors, and it can be pretty low cost, just something you do with your duplicates. One of my subscribers, Pierre, had reached out to me. We engineered a bit of a trade, and here are the things that he sent me, and this is pretty cool. He sent me this 1966 silver dollar. This is, in fact, what he was going to be trading me for what I sent him. And it's actually in fantastic shape. Looks like it's got some cameo finish on that side, which is great. But then he sent me a few things that were somewhat unexpected to fill some holes in my collection. A beautiful Denver minted Lowell quarter from 2019. It is just gleaming. And then a whole set of these Lincoln cents from 2009. So we have all of them. We have the presidential years, the formative years. I think that might be his birthplace there on the right and his time in the legislature. These are just gorgeous looking cents, or pennies, if you will. There's some of them are from Denver and some are from Philadelphia, but just gleaming and beautiful. So big shout out and thanks to Pierre for sending these my way. And I hope you enjoyed what I sent you. And it's something you should consider doing. If you don't already trade, you can't keep everything. And sometimes you might find some things or acquire some things that are in great shape that just don't fill a hole in your collection and could use another home. So consider reaching out. Use the comments in these videos if you want to see if anybody is interested in engineering a trade. That would be fantastic. And check out some of the videos I've done on some of the trades I've done on my channel. Just type in the word trade, searching on the channel, you'll find some awesome trades that I did with other folks. All right, let's get back to the action. Roll 24 is going to give us another commemorative. What's this one going to be? It's the non-colorized 2021 Klondike. That is limited to just 1 million minted as well. Roll 26 is going to give us a goodie and one I don't see very often. This is from 2010. This is a Saskatchewan Roughriders 100 years commemorative. That, of course, is a football team in the Canadian Football League. And that is one, like I said, I don't see very often. So that's pretty awesome. We got the sports trifecta. We got the Leafs, the Canadians, and the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Awesome. I'm in roll 28, and I just flipped over this 2024 to find that it is a Lucy Maud Montgomery commemorative. That is the author of the Anne of Green Gables books. That is a... well, she's a Canadian icon, of course, and many people would have read those books and then, of course, watched the TV series here in Canada. That's a cool one. Also, the non-color version here, limited to 1 million. There is a colorized version we'd love to find too. Here's a nice oldie in roll number 32. It is a commemorative from 1992. We saw this one earlier, but this one's in much better condition. Roll 34, and there is our second low mint Oscar Peterson Looney. Same roll, and this one here is stunning. That is just gorgeous. It looks to have all of the grass, but that is definitely a keeper. Beautiful. Well, now we truly have them all. We had our two hockey loonies, and now we've got both of the football ones. This is the 100th anniversary of the Grey Cup. This one here is from 2012. The Grey Cup is the championship trophy in the Canadian Football League, and it's an oldie. Roll number 40, very last roll. Going to take a look in here and see if we can find anything else. We didn't get any of the new 2025s. We didn't get that Supreme Court Looney. We're going to have to keep looking for that if it's not in this roll. Well, we are going to get something. We did get our third low mintage, 1 million minted Oscar Peterson. Very cool. Well, that was a fun hunt, and we found some cool stuff. We got some color. We got the 2021 Klondike. We got the 2022 Oscar Peterson. And of course, we got some of the lower mintage non-colorized versions of those, as well as the Anne of Green Gables Ella Montgomery one. We found a bunch of sports-themed loonies, including some CFL ones. Here's the Saskatchewan Roughriders and the Grey Cup. Both pretty circulated. I might not hold on to those ones, but we did find some nice ones here. That 2010 Olympic, a beautiful Terry Fox. This is an oldie, a 1992 Confederation, and we found one of these, or a couple of these lucky loonies. And I set aside some really nice ones. These are the 2023 and 2024. I'll just check and see if there's a really, really nice one worth keeping. But that's not all. We didn't just find circulating Canadian loonies. We got this awesome 2016 birthday or happy birthday loonie from a mid set. It should not be in circulation, but we found it, and we're really happy about that because it's probably got some value, and it's pretty low mint, much lower minted than any of these, just over 26,000, I think. So that was pretty awesome. I hope you enjoyed this hunt with some unusual finds, or at least an unusual find. Please give the video a like, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, Cadroll Hunter, hit that button and do it. I promise you won't regret it, and I always love your support for the channel. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again next time.
The sponsors of today's video are Lighthouse Canada and the Charlton Press. Lighthouse Canada is the leading supplier of high-quality numismatic supplies in Canada, and the Charlton Press is the leading publisher of coin and paper money catalogs and price guides for Canadian collectors. Go check out their online stores today and use the exclusive discount code CRH20 for 20% off all your purchases.